Okay, thank you for staying with us. You're still watching AM Express on the network service of the NTA. SMEs have played and continue to play significant roles in the development, growth and industrialization of many economies the world over. But in Nigeria, with so much potential, this sector has performed below expectation. With my guest this morning, we shall be taking a look at some of the factors responsible for the poor performance of SMEs in Nigeria, probably the way forward, what she's personally into, and how she's contributing to the growth of this sector in her own little corner, in her own little way. And my guest this morning is Stella Izua. Good morning, Stella.
Good morning.
It's good to have you join us.
Thank you.
Great. Of course, you're from Cool Mix Concept. What's that about? What does Cool Mix Concept do?
Okay, we're young people, and we are particular about young people like us, encouraging one another, because if the society has given you anything at all, you should be willing to give back to the society.
Okay, great. And of course, you didn't start off like this. You're a graduate of economics?
Yes, I schooled in UNAD, University of Ado-Ekiti. I think they've changed the name to something. Okay. After school, I went to work. Of course, I went to serve. Then I went to work in a consulting firm. And after that, I just had to pull out to start my own thing, because I wanted to go beyond what I was doing. I wanted to make sure that I could put the little things I could put in place with my own little effort, which of course is not easy, and that's what we're doing at Cool Mix Concept. That's one of the things we're doing at Cool Mix Concept.
Basically, it's all about helping young people reach out to their within, to bring out the best in them.
Yes, not only the young people, there are also the adults too who need to be productive. It's all about being productive, and we are just promoting made in Nigerian goods, because whether we like it or not, Nigerians, especially young Nigerians, produce things that when you see them you'll be wowed. And if we can have such, why do we have to go out? Why not do what we can to promote them, encourage them, build them up, so that they can grow to that level we want, instead of going out? That's one of the things we do at Cool Mix Concept.
That's right. And of course, that brings us to the issue of the SMEs in Nigeria. The sector that constitutes about 95-96% of the businesses or companies we have in Nigeria, and employing up to 75% of the populace. That's the SMEs. Yeah, but somehow, unfortunately, this sector that is expected to, in many countries that are at par with the development level of Nigeria, they contribute even more to the growth of to their GDP rates, even more than the revenues from customs, duties, taxes, all of that. But in Nigeria, it's not really the case. And over time, there has been several campaigns from Smedan and different groups and all that. But most of the time, it just tends to end up in just talk and all that. What's really is the challenge of the SMEs, the small and medium enterprises in Nigeria?
Okay, you can even add micro to it. MSMEs now.
Micro,
okay, the micro is the smallest unit, the home. At times it could be just one person. Okay, in Nigeria, when we even say small, we are probably talking about 1-2 persons. Maybe, for instance,
in most realistic cases,
in Nigeria. Okay, if you look at China, why is China growing so fast? China have more of home unit production. Most of these shoes we buy that come from China are actually done by family in their homes, and they are so wonderful. They come out fine. Some of the dresses are done in their homes by the family, mother, father, brother, sister, like that, and it comes out well. But in our case, maybe a child will, I can't get a white-collar job. Instead of lazying about, why not think of something you can do? I was talking to somebody the other day, and she said, lucky you have something, you have talent, you can do this, you can do that. I don't have any. And I looked at her, how can anyone say you don't have any? You have not discovered it. That's what it means. Everybody is endowed with something. There's something unique about everybody. I believe in that. So until you recognize it and try to utilize it, you will not get anywhere. Even the white-collar job we so hold high. What if tomorrow the person is sacked? Robert Kiyosaki said, we all want to get a white-collar job, like the poor dad was telling him. Get a white-collar job, a big, maybe the multinationals, make money, you get rich. But his rich dad was telling him, why not build your own business, something you own? Why work for somebody and at the end of the day, you can't own it, you can't even will it to your child, remember? But the one you're doing yourself, you can actually own, will it to. I'm not saying white collar job is wrong, because I worked in a firm before. It's okay, but we still need to develop ourselves. We still need to find out what we can do and do it by the side. And where that is not available, why not get a skill and get something doing rather than sit down and wait for the white collar job?
But in the long run, there will be need for you to, fall back on, okay, these are some of the pictures of, some of your works.
Not really mine. These are some young people too who are being very productive.
Okay.
And they showcase this in some events where they, you wouldn't believe that some of these things are made in Nigeria. There are some male shoes there. Look at this. There's some male shoes there that some people saw and they're like, Stella, can I get this? Can I get this? I said, these are made by young Nigerians. And they said, are you sure? I said, these are not Italian. They're made by young Nigerians here, and they'll be exhibiting it tomorrow anyway.
That's right. Interesting. And be that as it may, they need to. You will agree that there needs to be a level playing ground, for all. There will need to be access to, basic things, infrastructure, finance, and all that, which seems to be the major issue. I was talking to somebody some time ago, and he was like, I know a lot of. He was saying he knows a lot of, people who had, left their businesses to riding Okadas and all that because of, issues like power failure, and all that. But you would agree that there's need for, something to be on the ground for people to be able to access.
That's where our governments come in. That's where our government come in. Bad roads, maybe because of the bad infrastructure, the bad roads, for instance, maybe the delay getting the materials or supplying. So, in which cases, maybe companies or individuals may just go online and buy, and order online instead of waiting for you. But it's not really these young people's fault. It's not their fault. The government should put these things in place. But I'm saying, while waiting for the government, what are you doing? Because I've heard several young people say, I don't have funds, I don't have money, there's nobody supporting me, nobody's encouraging me, or I don't have a dad, I'm motherless or something. I am fatherless. But that didn't stop me. My dad died when I was still young, before I even went to school. But it didn't stop me. I think we should have something driving us. We should have a why. If we have a why, we'll be able to get anywhere in the world. Maurice Goodman said, if you have your brain, or if your mind is still working, you can do anything, even if you don't have hands and legs. So I believe, so far you have a brain, you have a mind, you can do anything.
Great.
That's what I believe.
Let's see. As we round up, let's see what SMEs can also do for themselves. Collaboration. I believe so much in the power of collaboration. I think that will work. What do you think?
Yes.
Come together in your little bits, combining forces to bring out something bigger.
Yes, it will work. That's why I said, okay, given this what we just showed, these are just individuals trying to do something. Okay, what if these people are being encouraged or being funded, giving aids and grants? What do you think will happen to them in 2 years' time? You may not even recognize, if they can do this on their own, what do you think they will be churning out in 2 years' time if they are giving aids and grants or even soft loans, maybe 5%, 10%, and monitored? Like you win and the rest of them, Smidan, yes, they are doing their bit, but they cannot reach everywhere. I'm not trying to say they should stop or something. I think they should do more. And I think we too should do something. Like you can, on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Comix you will see some of the works of these young people. What they are doing, fish floor. In fact, I've never heard of fish floor until this time. Fish floor, original fish turned into floor.
Wow. Also, I've always believed in the potential. I've always believed in the potential of our great country, Nigeria. The potentials, ability, doggedness, ruggedness, zeal, and energy of an average young Nigerian, and that's one thing that we can bank on, as regarding the future of our dear country, Nigeria. Thank you so much, Stella Izuwa. I must, we must commend, your work, your efforts, and all that. While wishing you, the best at what you do. And of course, we believe that there's need for a commitment, strong commitment from all parties involved in building, the SME sector in Nigeria. Thank you so much, Stella. Of course, speaking with Stella Izua on SMEs in Nigeria. Time now to take a break from all of the formal business-like, activities. It's Saturday, it's a weekend. Let's take you straight to our next report this morning, and this is on movies today. Enjoy it.